Tell me, what is Right Seat?
Right Seat is your people strategy partner. The idea of starting Right Seat came while I was still in employment. And I thought this is something I could probably be doing in my retirement.
What started just the two of us is now a running business, celebrating 10 years. As a simple citizen of Rwanda, I'm very, very proud of what we've been able to accomplish.
When Right Seat approached Nhomoko 10 years ago, we saw a business founded by incredibly passionate people, but who didn't quite know how to turn that into a business. It's one thing to be an expert in HR and in people, but it's another thing to then create an entire organization out of that passion and expertise.
My first job, I was interviewed and they asked me, if we give you money or people to start a business, what do you choose? I was straight from school, I'm like, money! But then someone said, so if you have money and you don't have people, what will you do? So I understood, I think that's when I actually understood HR, my first day of interview. For you to start, you need people, and the people will make the money. So HR is the heart. I like to say HR is the heart of any organizations. People are the heart. Your people are your best assets.
When we started, we were saying yes to everything, really.
We were like, you know what, we have a solution. Whoever needs the solution, we'll provide.
They had that passion, but also this worry of, can we turn this into a full-time job?
Back in 2017, that was the first time we acquired our biggest client. It was just the two of us with an intern, and we were hired to recruit and onboard 80 employees. With that scaling, we needed a new space and we needed new qualified people.
We started with 3 services. That's recruitment, outsourcing, strategy. And recruitment was taking up to almost 60% of revenues, but now we're seeing that in all 3 services, really, which is good.
What we're doing at Right Seat is really embedding the partnership culture. For example, if you have a new strategy, a company have a new strategy. In this particular case, it has been mergers and acquisition, and they have maybe a different strategy or where they want to go. So it's very, very important that the process of merging and acquisition goes smoothly, because if you don't do that well, you risk a company's reputation. That's why it's very important to have specialized people to handle the mergers and acquisition, the restructurings, the reforms that are happening, so that both the employees and the business and the leaders of the institution feel comfortable to continue with the new strategy.
We were one of the first clients of Right Seat as BRD. It's been close to 10 years, and we do a lot with them.
We started in Rwanda actually on September 11, 2023. Right Seat gave us the ability to come to Rwanda and feel confident that we were following the laws to the letter, because no one on our staff has experience here.
The very first interaction I had with Right Seat was when Denise co-founded it in 2015, I believe. She came to present on talent management and strategic HR. And I remember being very blown away because I'd never seen HR be very strategic.
We've really benefited from their place in the market, and being a local company, it's very exciting for us to partner with them.
One of the things that they did for us that I thought was outstanding was cultural training, which was important for me coming from the US to understand the culture of Rwanda. They've also been very instrumental in the other HR functions like payroll, insurance, and just making sure that we're compliant with everything that we're doing so that we don't run afoul of the government regulations here.
For us at Kepler, we always want to understand the employer perspective, and they give us a direct insight to allow us to understand if our students at Kepler College are qualified, if they have the right skills. They speak to students directly about what the job market is looking for. And actually, they've gone even a step further to help us with mock interviews. So one of the things with students is we want them to understand the kind of questions, the kind of things that employers are looking for.
Right now, we focus more on managerial and executive recruitment because it's actually harder to get those people.
Recruiting more senior profile has become harder. So you really need to have a partner like Right Seat that understand who is available, and that's a very intangible knowledge that you can't pick up on social platforms. We do not ask candidates what they think their salary should be. We make an offer to the candidates, regardless as to whether this is above or below their expectations. So having regular access to market information is key to make sure that we can actually give offers that are aligned to market, and that's a core value at BRD. And you cannot have that executed without very current and reliable data, which RightSeat provides to BRD.
The fact that they really take an approach of being compassionate and individual is really what you're looking for when you're hiring an HR firm, is that you want them to really get you someone who fits your culture. You need an organization like RightSeat to help you find that candidate.
Right now, we have served close to 150 clients. We have a database of more than 10,000 people. We've worked on 300 projects, and still counting. We have matched close to 500 people.
I joined One Acre Fund 7 years ago, and I was really looking to change my career. I didn't want to settle for just a job. I was looking for my purpose. What differentiated RightSeat for me was they were hearing what I really wanted.
Their approach in understanding you as a person or as a human being was very pleasant for me, because the real you comes out rather than somebody asking you 20,000 questions and you have to pretend you're something that you're probably not.
They give you feedback on how you present yourself. It showed that this person looked beyond just my resume, but looked at you and your potential.
Amwe mu makampani hano mu Rwanda yaka ikiguzi umuntu bagiye gushakira akazi. Ariko RightSeat ntabwo yigeze nyaka ikiguzi.
I think the main reason why they understand this is because they have been employed before. They know what different environments bring to different people.
It's a testament to how RightSeat really took what your dreams were and they looked out for positions that were the right fit.
To think about the opportunities that RightSeat has created for both employees and employers, finding out ways so that people can grow businesses with the right level of talent, seeing how they've evolved in their business with the right type of talent. I think there's so many things that we can do as organizations supporting entrepreneurs, supporting employers, to make sure that we offer really great work environments.
The intentionality and the excellence culture that we wanted to embed needed to be transmitted to the staff we're hiring.
The experience in RightSeat made me very knowledgeable about recruitment in the Rwandan market space. I got to deal with recruitment on a day-to-day basis, and I loved the process. It was a pleasant result whenever we merged or bridged a hiring manager to the right candidate.
If there's something any RightSeat employee will tell you, is they really trust you and empower you with the tools needed to do your job. They really give you the space and freedom to achieve your best potential, and I think that's one of their best selling points.
When I came in, I was immediately entrusted with 2 big projects. I have tried as much as possible to keep the clients happy, and I believe I've done my best.
Meeting Celine and Denise and my ex-manager, Cederon, they really were the best leaders that I ever got. If we talk about the work environment, it's the most fun work environment I've ever been, and most loving, actually. What RightSeat has done for me, it has strengthened my faith. Because when you have an idea and you're going to start something, you don't know what's going to happen.
I've learned so much over the past 10 years. The first lesson I learned as a young entrepreneur is to let go, not take things personally. Even really accepting that something is not working and completely start a new thing.
I've seen things happening that I had never thought of, that I had maybe even never considered, but also in being resilient. In being resilient, not giving up. It has given me fulfillment. And for that, I am very, very grateful to be in the RightSeat.
The second biggest lesson I learned comes from this quote that says, motivation is a guest in your house, but discipline pays the rent.
For the next 10 years, us as Right Seat, I would like us to be seen as a reliable and trusted partner that businesses can come to for anything and everything people related. Organizations that tend to overlook HR, we see where they are. Those who engage people, those who train people, who develop people, who include people, who lead with heart. I can tell you, when people are well taken care of, I said it before, your business performs.
Most organizations are at crossroads. They are reimagining their workforce. They are reimagining what's the future of work looks today and in the future, and Right Seat will take part in that.